has started recording. That means it's that time again. It's that time again. RobLynn.com. Yeah. All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I didn't write down what day it is, but I know somebody knows what it is. 600 and blah, 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 blah. For some reason, I didn't make it in my notes, which is very unusual. So we'll get this kicked off with letting you know that it's the 26th day of June, 2024. You're tuned in to the RobLynn Live Network with RobLynn Live and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
Sure
It
do.
is day 673. I'm looking at Tuesday with 672.
As I said, it's day 673. Yesterday was 672. Thank you, Miss Nakamoto, for that. And moving right along, let's move it, move it, move it. As we used to say in the military, move it, move it, move it. All right, all right. Go to RobLynnLive.com. But before you do that, do you, RobLynn Live? I'm going to shout it again. Do you, RobLynn Live? Greg Lakin, Gregory Hill, Chris Tiozon, Carmela Schwartz, Mel Marcano, and John Barilla, and Chris 1 and 2, and of course Dawn and DL, not to be outshadowed by Pedro Estrada Saladas. Oh yeah, we're gonna rock and roll tonight. Tonight is the Roundtable Q&A. Now this has gotten wide acclaim. I'm not going to tell you who's acclaiming it, but I know I claim it. And a lot of other people do too. And that's why we have so many folks continuing to join us on a nightly basis. And we're very grateful for that, both in the YouTube and the chat there, as well as, there it is, there's the chat. Thank you very much. As well as OConnect. And OConnect is our home base. OConnect is where we cut our teeth on this video conferencing thing. Yeah, did we do one of those other projects a long time ago? Yeah, but it cannot hold a candle. It cannot hold a candle tip. It cannot hold a flame to OConnect. There's nothing out there that compares with OConnect. So that all being said, let me see. We've got we need to have some prayers out on day 673 for Mr. Mufareh, who today admitted he's still recovering from his surgery to remove the ear tag that he had. And he seems to be feeling better based on the way he was speaking. But he said he's under medication. And oh boy, could we tell. No, we couldn't, Ash. We couldn't tell at all. We're glad you're feeling better. We've been praying for you. Everybody here at RobLynn Live has. Everybody around the globe has. So your prayers are being answered, I'd say, brother. So feel better. And prayers out to your lovely wife, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗲𝗯, for putting up with you being home every day, all day. And also to Yusuf and Omar, the two boys that belong to the Mufareh clan, as well as the the on-passive staffs, the O-Media, O-Tech, or the support staffs around the globe. Let's pray for all of them too as well, please. And if you know of anyone who needs a prayer, just drop to one knee and send up your love, light, and prayer. It works, it works, it works. It really does. So if you know of anybody who needs a prayer, needs some kind words sent their way, just do it. It doesn't cost you anything. What? A minute and a half, 2 minutes, just do it. JDI is what we say, just do it. All right. Now, tonight is our special, as we call it every Wednesday night, our Roundtable Q&A. What happens on the Roundtable Q&A is that the panelists will say who they are, where they're from, and they'll answer tonight's question, which is this or that. Hamburger or salad? Hamburger or salad? So, what?
Where'd you get that?
Right out of my head, because you didn't give me one for tonight. What do you think? I'm a rookie here?
I sent it to you in text. You just didn't.
Oh, you did? What is it?
It was card games or board games.
Oy vey.
You know,
Okay. Card games. Oh my goodness gracious. Card games or board games. So that's the question we want to know from the panelists. Do they like card games or do they prefer board games?
And which ones are your favorites?
Oh, the question continues. And which ones are your favorite? All right. Well, it's not hamburger or salad then. It's card game or board game. I guess I should read my text on occasional. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't have this issue. All right. Ugh, smack me with a wet noodle and away we go. All right. So now you know what's going to happen. Also, we'd like to remind everybody that we have community time after each and every discussion or each and every topic of an evening. We have community time. If we have time and any of the deaf community are with us tonight, we'll bring them on and we'll do some signing. Your vocabularies, I must add to all here on the panel and anyone watching RobLynn live tonight, have improved. It's not just, I love you. It's not just that. It's, we know what our name is. Mine is Mad Hatter, the R up against my hat. And I think most of you know what your sign names are, and that is pretty exciting stuff. So, good, and even better. That's the way I look at it. Let's see. After that, we hope to have our resident baritone, Mr. Barilla. 𝗥cie, will you have a song tonight? 𝗥cie? Unmute? 𝗥cie.
Oh, no sound coming out.
No sound coming out, John. Keep trying. You might have to refresh. I hate to say it. Take a pause for the cause and refresh. All right. Can everybody else hear us? Can anybody hear us? Thumbs up, please, if you can. Thank you, Mel.
Okay,
thank you, Greg. And anyone else who gave me the thumb. I mean, gave us a thumbs up. I've gotten a thumb before, that's for sure. All right. Let's get this kicked off. I do want to say our guy in Singapore, Francis Tay, the seafood master himself, is unable to join us tonight, but he's here in thought, and we just might see him towards the end of the broadcast. So, thank you, Francis, for the heads up on that. And without further ado, I'd like to mention just a couple of announcements. If you haven't migrated, you know the drill. Get it done, will you? Please, pretty please. And if you have migrated or you're going to migrate, don't forget to sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements. It's a good thing and it's an easy thing, all right? Please be reminded that up until the 30th, you will have OConnect free for thee and me as far as an extension goes. It is continuing. O-Tracker has a 21-day extension as well, which just started days ago. I believe it was Monday. So if you want to get your free trial, just go to the marketplace and click on subscribe. And you can get the free trial. Give me a moment. I need a water. I do not have coffee tonight because while we were in the store to get a couple of items, I forgot to get half and half. Oh no, the dreaded no half and half tonight. Mm-hmm. So I'll be drinking good old H2O tonight.
And I see our YouTube channel is active right now. We got our moderators hard at work. I see Michael Chatter there at the moment, as well as Roy Davies.
Yeah, I'm not there because I've got so many issues going on. Can you hear me right now? My mic working?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is, Johnny.
Yeah, I've got so many other things going, trying to get my music to sound and getting my sites up, my tabs up, that I'm skipping the, I hope you'll forgive me, but I'm not in the YouTube. I'm lucky I'm here. So I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully I'll get everything working by the time it's time to do whatever I'm going to do. I'm sorry.
All right. If so, that's fine. If not, that's fine. Either way.
So as I was saying, thank you to our moderators. John will get there when he can, if and when he can. But we've got Michael Chatta, Roy Davies, and 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗪 hard at work. Thank you guys. And we've already got some folks in the chat. It looks like they changed the live chat appearance. Before I was able to see how many were in the live without moving out of the live, but now I don't know. It says 25 watching, but okay, I think it's at the top. They changed the format, the visual format of the YouTube chat. Very interesting. But
All
anyway,
right.
we got 25 there. That's great. Thank you so much. And we've got, how many right now? We got...
We're looking at a nice total, 48. That's 73. RobLynn livers are here with us now. Thank you to you, 73.
Thank you
very much. All right. Without further ado, let's continue on with the announcements. We told you about OConnect. We told you about OTracker. We told you about migrating, and we told you about signing the NDA. Now we're going to tell you a couple other things. Okay. All right. While you're at it, log into your OES, check the ticker, which is an OES, and also go into the back office, OFounder back office, and check for any pop-ups. You never know what might change on the drop of a hat. So please do that. Oh, drop of a hat. Please do that. Doesn't take much for me to break out in song, does it? All right. That being said, let's continue with the announcements. All right. If you would like, hop on an OConnect when you can. Also, you might as well, if you're in OConnect already, you might as well host one. Invite your friends, your neighbors, your fellow on-passivians, whoever you want, your affiliates, global affiliates, and just anybody you want to invite. Just get it done. All right. Now, a couple other announcements would be, if you know of anyone who needs your help, just dial them up. Just dial them up. Helping one helps us all. Yeah. All right. So if you know of anybody who needs help, give them a hand. And if you can't give them a hand, and you can find some information to pass on, pass it on. That's good stuff. Helping one does help us all. Attend webinars and chats as you can, as you are tonight. You're here. We're pushing upwards of 90 now, watching on YouTube and OConnect, which is our home base, as everybody here knows. We're very proud of that, I might add. We're one of the first chit chats or variety chat or webinars to use on a nightly basis, a daily basis, a weekly basis, and every time basis. OConnect. So that all being said, let me think if there's anything else. I bet. Oh, Mufareh was on OP360 today. I do want to mention that. He was giving some basic updates on what's been going on in the back office and how they're proceeding. Nothing specific, though, today about withdrawals, and many of us were waiting to hear that, but he did kind of hint that we would be hearing something soon, because soon we will be able, if not today or tomorrow, be able to subscribe to with the accounts that we may or may not have, that we may have, of course, subscribe to OConnect. And it's going to be still at a very low price, according to Mr. Mufareh. So have at it, fellows, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it's with crypto, from what I understand, and hopefully they'll be adding through the merchants the option to pay with debit or credit card. That would be nice. Okay, I think that's about it for announcements. Oh, I do want to say this. Ash did say today that he's going to get his very own YouTube channel, possibly, and he'll be bringing us updates and information through that, which would be handy. We'd love to see him as often as he can appear. Also, it was mentioned that I think Marty is changing channels or adding a channel to do additional training. So I'm sure that'll be welcomed by those of you out there in founder land or out there in global affiliate land. So that is about it, announcement wise. Do you have anything before we go on?
Yeah, it's good.
This is going to be a long evening, folks, with no coffee. I got to tell you, I almost feel like getting in the car and running up to the store and getting half and half, but I know the rules.
It's fine. You'll be fine. I'll elbow you.
Oh, I know that's right. I feel the elbow, the power of the elbow right here, live in St. Petersburg, Florida. Okay.
Wake up, buddy. Wake up.
Yeah, okay, buddy. All right, here we go. We'll get things started by calling on our panelists. We'll be asking them to say who they are, where they're from, and the answer to the question, to be or not to be. No, that's not the question. Question is board game or card game. What's your favorite and why? Hello to David Switzer in the chat, as well as 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗱 as well. Michael Chatta, of course. Daniel's Delivery. And, of course, the one and only Roy Davies. Thank you. Surrender Singh is here. Nagaraj, oh yeah, Gosabi in the house. Welcome, Nagaraj. Thank you for all you do. It's very helpful and appreciated. All right, I think it's time right now to introduce our first panelist, hailing from, I don't know, hailing from the East Village. Are you able to speak to us, John?
Yeah, well, if you can hear me, can you hear me?
You're audible. Go ahead and tell us who you are, where you're from, even though I gave it away, and whether you're a board game or card game kind of guy.
Yeah, well, my name is John Barilla. I'm originally from Steubenville, Ohio. How could you forget that, Rob? And I now reside in New York City in the East Village of New York City, Manhattan, the borough of all the boroughs in New York City. So, I have every time we have a question, I have a problem with picking which one I like or the favorites or anything like that. I would just have to say that I've done both, of course, and I've played quite a few different board games in my life, not recently, but everything from Monopoly to Risk to you name it, all kinds of board games. And I find some of those are fun. I would say probably of those I do enjoy Monopoly. I've always liked that, even going back to when I was a youngster. But I have to say, even though I don't play a lot of different card games, I have played canasta, I've played euchre, but I love to play, not much lately, but I love poker. So I'm going to say card games just because I used to really enjoyed playing poker. So I'll just say card games is my favorite, even though it really isn't.
All right, good enough. That's truth be known right there. Truth or dare with John Barilla. All right, let's now go to Greg Hill. Greggy, card games or board games, and where are you from, brother? And which game?
Okay, this is Greg Hill. I'm from Earth. Sometimes. Washington State, San Juan Islands. I think we had this question one time before, and I think I said Monopoly, so this time I'll pick card games. I grew up watching my grandparents play cards and fighting over the pot of money that was on the table, and sometimes it got so big that everybody was freaking out, so they split it all up between everybody and started over. But I really don't play games much, actually, anymore.
You play gift games? Who are you kidding?
Gift games is, I played kind of one with Francis this week.
You did Chinese checker?
No, I played the gift. I turned the curry into a GIF and then posted it on to see what kind of response I would get. And I was quite surprised. It was a pretty good response on LinkedIn using the curry gift as a post, and so we could have RobLynn live and then name Francis in there. I don't know if he saw it or not yet, but he will eventually.
It was clever, something different.
Yeah, it got 100 and I saw today it was 125 views so far.
Which is more than usual, right?
No.
Or less than usual?
Usually they're somewhere around between 300 to 500.
Oh, okay.
Way to go, Lynn. Way to be on top of your game. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't know how many.
Well,
Oh,
all right. Well, here comes the elbow. I better behave myself. All right. Thank you for that, Mr. Hill. Let's go to Let's go to Carmela Schwartz. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I am Carmela Schwartz from the lovely Israel, and I like to play card games and box games. I like them both. When I was young, I used to play more with the box games, but from time to time, I like to use the cards game also. So it depends of who is next to me, what he wants to play.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that, Carmela.
But
Let's
I'm not
now.
playing alone.
Pardon?
I'm not playing alone. I need someone next to me.
All right.
Only I do it in computer.
I think you can
Do
play.
it alone. Then you choose what you like.
Yeah, I think you can play both card games and board games online as well. So it's kind of cool. You don't have to have someone with you physically near you. You can play online now.
I think
Online, I
that's
never
what
play.
DL and perhaps Francis were going to do or are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Online, I never play. No cards game and not board game. I have no time for it. It's a waste of time for me to do it online. Instead of that, I come to chillax with RobLynn Live.
All right. Thank you for chillaxing with RobLynn Live. I don't blame you one bit. All right. Let's now go to Dawn Swihart and her associate, DL McConnaughy from I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Hi, everyone. This is Dawn Swihart, originally from Michigan, and I live in Ohio now. I've been here for several years. And I've played a lot of card games and board games, especially with 4 children. But I think my favorite was the board games, Monopoly. We played an awful lot of Monopoly and Life Game. So it just brings back the memories of my kids.
All right. And over to your couch associate there, Mr. McConaughey. What say you?
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. My name's Don McConnaughy. I'm originally from the state of Ohio, United States of America. My favorite board game by far is chess, which is I love it because it's a thinking game. It's a strategy game. Back to you, Rob.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you for that. And are you playing yet with Sifu Francis? Have you guys had a chance?
No, we haven't connected yet, but I've been playing against a computer, and I depends on what level, but I'm really doing good against some of the computer programs I'm playing against, and I'm just getting back into it. Actually, I took about a 15-year hiatus of playing the game at all, but last several months I've been getting back in it, and I'm starting to get my feet back under me again. So we'll see how it goes. I'd like to hook up with him and see what he's got.
All right. Sounds good to me. Thank you for that. We'll be back to you for a question shortly. Let's go to Pedro. Pedro Jose Estrada Salares. Go ahead, Pedro.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be here with the panel and all the distinguished guests on the chat. My name is Pedro J. Estrada. I'm known as Pedro Joes. And now, I am from Guatemala City originally, and I reside in Gatesburg, Maryland, USA. I've been here for the past 45 years. It's about the question whether I like board games or card games. I would say I favor board games since chess is found there too. I love chess, even though I don't play it because of the amount of time that it consumes. But I also played extensively blackjack and poker, but my favorite one was baccarat. If anyone knows what that is, I love it because of the way it's fast and whatnot. Not that I would play it, but I have witnessed players on that, and it's a terrible game that you can lose your life in no time. Don't ever try for money. It's fun for just for fun, but that is the most dangerous game that there is in the card section. So, but I like it because the way it's played is fast, it's numbers, and it's 1, 2, 3 cards, boom, it's done, and move on. But yeah, it's terrible. I witnessed somebody that in one night lost $37,000. The next day, I had to go to the bank and get those $37,000, and that is not fun. And this is back in 40 years ago. So, yeah, board games are better for me. Chess and checkers is another one.
All right. Thank you, Pedro. And we did see you rocking out to the music prior to us getting this thing started. You got the beat. You had the beat going. All right. Let's
I
go
know
to
it was so
Melma.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was. Let's go to Mel, please.
Thank you, Rob. And good evening, Sister Lynn, and everybody else on the panel and in the chat. My name is Melanie Marcano, and I'm known as Mel Sunshine. I am from the island of Dominica, but I live here in Canada, so Dominican Canadian, never forget. um, the games that I like, it's a mixture. So one of my favorite is bingo, always. So bingo is one of the card games. Snakes and ladders, it's kind of a board and card game. I love snakes and ladders. Even as an adult, I love playing it. And charades. Charades is another nice game. And then for the boards, I love Battleship, dominoes, right? In the island, that's one of the favorites. And Monopoly and checkers. And there's others, but I'm trying hard to remember them. But those are the ones that I used to play.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Mel.
You're
Sunshine.
welcome.
We'll be back to you for a question 2 or 3 in just a few moments. We'll now go to the one and only Tarzan from the jungle, from the technical jungle, Chris Tiozon. Go ahead, Chris.
Hello. Hi, good morning from the
Mabuhay.
Philippines.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. I'm not gonna shout because I'm not ready. My throat is not clear. Well, yes. With the question at hand, do you I like card games or board games? Uh, well, uh, in my childhood days, I grew up with the playing the Boggle game board. So Boggle is a square grid onto which you randomly distribute set of letters. The goal is to find words that on the board by tracing a path, you joining the letters. So you write it down and you have some points, and there's a timer. Boggle is you when you shake that box. So and after it's already positioned everything, and the timer starts when you open the lid. So yeah, it's a fun game, and it went to when and I went to play also Scrabble. Everyone knows how the Scrabble. It's also arranging the letters, and you have double points, triple points. Yeah, well, for others, it's a rather boring game. That's why it's called board the game. Well, uh, just kidding aside, yeah, with that, I also learned how to play card games, but in the computer. So I don't know if you're familiar with solitaire. So it's for idle time. For idle time, I played that, and also learned how to play the chess the computer. So that's about it. Everything about either about that question. It's the winner for me is board games. Back to you, Rob.
All right, thank you for that, Tarzan. Chris, we appreciate that. And if anyone's wondering where the nickname Tarzan came from, it came from Ayush from India, who wasn't sure what to say to Chris, what his name was, so he called him Tarzan instead of Tiozon. So thank you, Chris, for that. We appreciate that. And all right, I think we're ready now to proceed with a question or two from our panelists. So let's get started, if we could, with Mel. If you have a question for us, Mel.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Rob. I do. And they're pretty easy questions. Straight from the class from Francis's class. All my questions tonight. The question one, do you necessarily have to have a domain name to own a business?
Ooh, good question. The question to you out there in Radio Land is, do you have to have a domain name to have a business? Yes or no? All right, thank you for that, Mel. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's have some answers. Let's go, kids.
Right. Yes, there's Carmela.
All right. Carmela Schwartz says yes.
And we have Jillian saying, juggling tennis balls against the wall. Elastics where you jump over them and do different moves. That's talking about the game that she liked. Sadananda says yes. So does France Marcelin. So does Jennifer Drummond. And David Switzer says, oh no, I'm sorry. Jennifer Drummond says no. And David Switzer says no. Carmela says you must have a domain name. Eileen Cowell says yes. Okay, what else we got?
Anybody else? Let's have some answers. That's a fair number. Let's have some more. If you know on the panel, what say you? If you know in the chat, what say you?
Let's see. Paola Crowett says, if you want your business online to succeed, then yes. John Barilla says yes. Sadananda says that will be branded. That's how you brand yourself.
All right. Good answers all the way around.
And Melanie Marcano says, yes, Jillian, bravo. I guess she likes bravo. And Daniel Welch says, that's a very good exercise, Jillian. Hi, Daniel. Nice to hear, Daniel.
All right, everybody, let's go back to Mel for the correct answer, please.
Yes, of course, you have to have a domain name, because that's how you get branded. That's how your customers will know you, right? Or search you. It's by your domain name. So definitely a yes. Try to make it easy tonight.
All right, thank you for that easy question.
And thank you to Greg Hill for giving the suggestion of making a demarcation between questions. So we just ended that first question by Mel. So as you can see in the chat, it says, new question starts now. Write your answer below this message. So we'll wait for the next question and we will continue. Hi, Daniel. I see you saying hi to me.
All right, the
And
next.
Angela Ladan says, I didn't hear the question. Too much buffering. Oh, sorry, Angela. Sorry you're having that problem. Okay, let's resume the questions.
All right, let's now go to Dawn, Swihart, and DL from the USA. Have you got questions for us?
Yes. What is the numbered links that, let's see, what numbered links has been recently added to the OES My Links section?
All right, in the My Links section, what numbered links have been added there? All right.
And Irena Stexala says 76. Carmela said 76. Irena said 74. Melanie Marcano says 74. Sadananda says 74 and 76. John Barilla says 73 and 74. Franz Marzelin says 74. Jillian says 74. Daniel Welsh says 74. Clover Kelly, 74. Jillian says it was 73, then 74. David Switzer says maybe later when your business gets started up. Oh, that's a comment from the other discussion.
All right.
And hi, Mohammed Rafi.
All right, let's go to Dawn for the correct answer, please.
Deepak Sambial chimed in saying 74.
All right, it could be 74. What say you, Miss Swihart?
And Angela says, I'll take a guess and say 72. Go ahead, Don.
Okay, it's 73 and 74.
Oh.
All right, the correct answer.
Yay, I got it right. I wonder why. I'll tell you in a minute.
Good job.
All right, let's now go to DL and have a question. Go ahead, DL.
We're on the next question already, so.
Right, no more answers on the first one. Second.
What is the name of OnPassive's latest media creation?
What is the name of OnPassive's latest media creation?
All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees. What is the name of, what was it? O-Media's latest creation. Okay, let's go. Let's hear from the panel and the attendees, please.
Hi, Mohammed Rafi. Hi, Deepak Sambial. He says O-Media.
Oh.
All right, we got, no answers yet. People are thinking.
In college.
Okay, no answers yet. The tough one. Okay, we'll give it a couple more seconds, and if not, no answers, we will move on. You got me on that one, DL, says Angela Lalan. Pamela Crowett says https://oimedia.ai. Carmela says OI Media. Franz Marzelin says O Media. Sarananda Das says OI Media. And Irena says, what was the question? DL, you want to repeat the question?
Yes, what's the name of OnPassive's latest media creation?
All right. John Barilla says O/Media AI. O Media AI. Sadananda says it was noted on OI Media. All right, any more answers? I think we're slowing down here. Gregory Hill says, I think O Media. All right, DL, go ahead with the answer.
A couple of them are real close answers, but the answer is oimedia.news. That's the official name of it. oimedia.news.
Thank you very much. Who's next? You have a list?
I do. Let's go to Mr. Barilla.
Okay, John Barilla, you're up. This is a new question. No answers from the other question, please. We're on the new one.
Okay. I think I'm frozen, but I'll stay that way because I have to refresh to get unfrozen. I think I'm just realizing I'm frozen. And I'm just having the worst luck in everything tonight, including.
You're not frozen for us.
Oh, I'm not. Well, I am to myself. Isn't that strange? Yeah. Okay. I'll be careful how I move then. Anyway, so my first question was what Dawn came up with, except that I thought it would be a little different because everybody usually wants to know what the new link is. And I thought I was being clever by knowing that it's 73, which was added one day. And then right after that, 74 was added. So that's not my question, though, since it was already taken. I'm going to try to switch up with, let me just see here. Okay, since 73 and 74 were added on Friday, June 21st, something else, and I'm just making this up now to make a new, was dropped on that day from the menu bar. So at the same day that we had those two new links added, what was it that was dropped from the menu bar?
All right, thank you. On June 21, what was dropped from the OES menu bar?
I know.
You don't qualify. Don Swihart says O Tracker. And
good answer.
Any more answers to the question? Take your guesses. So far, only Don has answered. Carmela says, Carmela, are you answering this question right now that John Barilla asked? You are? O Media is your answer for this question, Carmela? I think she's behind on the question. Okay, next we have Daniel Wells says O Tracker. Sadananda Das says O Tracker. Carmela says no. Okay, so yeah, let's stick with the current question, right? Melanie Marcano says O Tracker. Jillian says O Tracker. Greg Lakin, O Tracker. Irena says O Tracker. Got an extension. Jennifer Drummond says Off-Rackmer. Oh, I think she meant to type O
Tracker, yeah.
And welcome Meganod. Chris says, where is Irena's answer or Sadananda? I'm copying their answers. LOL. Ha ha, Chris. Angela says, hello. So I'm going to say O Tracker. And we have Clover Kelly. She says O Tracker.
Well, alrighty, the answers are in. Let's go to John Barilla for the correct answer.
Okay, well, that's great because I always like a question that you get a lot of people answering. First of all, we got quite a few answers there. And I also like it when they're fairly simple and almost every person said, oh, Tracker, and that's the correct answer. So that makes me feel good that I came up with an alternate question and everybody answered and they all got it. So that's good.
All right.
Good stuff, John. Thank you very much. And you're audible, very audible
tonight.
Let
me just say though. Can I just say it before I am miserable tonight. You know, they're doing a renovation in my building, as I've mentioned a couple of times. And today they wreaked havoc in an apartment close to mine. And the dust in my apartment today and right now, I have not been able to stop blowing my nose. I'm dripping like crazy. I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to I'm just a drippy mess. And on top of that, I can hear that we're supposed to have a severe torrential downpour this evening. It's just starting. Keep your fingers crossed that I don't get some kind of a leak the way I had last Wednesday at this time, because I wouldn't want that to happen. Everything seems to be slapping me in the face tonight, but I'll keep going the best I can.
All right. Thank you, John.
You are a trooper.
He's a troubadour.
Oh, boy, that rain is loud. Oh.
Okay, here we go on to the next question. I'm going to mark it with this post in the chat. Everybody will get used to that. When you see that little thing there, that means we're on the next question. All right, go ahead.
Greg Hill, bring us a question, brother.
Okay. Let me share the screen real quick here. Question what I have is, what does Ash say about humanity in his last meeting on 360 that are in the notes posted in updates on 06/26/2024?
All right. What did Ash have to say today in updates? And what was your specific point you were making?
What what does Ash say about humanity?
Humanity, that's
last
right.
Meeting.
Yeah, it's such a big word I couldn't comprehend, but I got it now. Humanity.
Right,
what did Ash say about humanity today? In OP360, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's have some answers.
Here's your multiple choice.
Oh, we made it easy.
We will be the rock of hope for humanity. We will be the light of hope for humanity. We will be the beacon of hope for humanity, or we will be the ray of hope for humanity. It's one of those four.
All right. Take your guesses. All right, the first to answer is Don, saying C. Irena, C. Tiozon, C. I have to read the summary notes again, LOL. Pam Krawick, oh, hello. Wait, Pam Krawick, hold on, it's going so fast now. Pam Krawick, I have to find it. Pam Krawick, we will be the beacon of hope for humanity. So that would be C. Hi, Rachel. Love you. And then John Barilla says C. Carmela says B as in boy. Daniel says we need heroes flying around saving everyone. Indeed, we do.
He's got his very own answer.
Yeah. Sukumar Biswas says C. And so does France Marcelin. Jillian says we will be the beacon of hope for humanity.
Right, all right, all right.
Land, B as in boy. Sadananda, 3, which I assume he means C.
C as in Charlie.
Gustavo, hi Gustavo. Gustavo says C as in cat. Melanie says we continue to fight and battle. The business is not that friendly or encouraging. We will be the beacon of hope for humanity. C. Greg Lakin says C. Jillian says, I heard Mr. Ash say this today too. Cecil Weir. Hi, Cecil. He says B, 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 B. Chris Tiozon says, nice GIF. Sarananda Das says 3 means C. Yep, we got it. Clover Kelly, C. Deepak Sambial says 3, which he means C, I'm sure. Let's see. Henry Horn says, Ash has been saying this for years. C, beacon.
All righty. I think we've got a number of answers in. Let's have your answer, please, sir. Go ahead. Great.
Good job, everybody. And I hope we drove some traffic over there just to see if they were checking it out.
All right.
And of course, it is C. We will be the beacon of hope.
Good stuff, Greg. Good stuff all the way around. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right. Let's now go to Carmela Schwartz. Go ahead, Fire Girl. You have a question?
Hello. Yes, I have a question. I have 2 questions. Let's start with the first one. First one is in the bottom. Okay, what Ash did today that is make all surprise?
What did Ash do today that was a surprise?
Yes, surprise me.
Okay, let's go to the panel. What did ask you today that was a surprise?
All right, find out. Waiting for answers. The I love you sign. Is that it? The I love you sign. That's her guess. Cheryl Beth said he showed up. Pamela Crowick says he signed love. And Chris says, I think I heard the clue before we live streamed, Carmela. LOL. Irena says he showed up on 360. That was a surprise. Greg Hill says made an I love you sign. Let's see if there's any more guesses. Onye Lonmi, he showed up in 360 webinar. John Barilla made the deaf I love you sign. Franz Marcelin, he showed up. Sarananda says DIY, do it yourself. Deepak Sambia says, please share the options again. Can you repeat the question for Deepak? Chris says 143 sign language hand sign I love you sign LOL. Juliana Mbambo says join 360. Gustavo says on passive always surprises us with blessings. I missed the question because I have buffering, says Jillian. And Irena says the I love you sign too. Go ahead, Carmela, say one more time your question.
Yes, you are right. He surprised us with the sign I love you. And he surprised us that he's coming to the panel. And I was surprised to see him making I love you, which means he's showing our show behind the scene.
He's watching us, Carmela. I know he is.
Yes, he
And
told us.
Mel was first to answer. I was second. You want to play the game?
He told us a long time ago,
I was shocked.
I'm watching you.
He's watching this show. I'll bet you $10.
He's watching us.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't know.
So I was happy to hear that.
Oh, yeah, he's watching us, John. We bet you.
Well, I'm not going to say anything further, but.
Okay, this is one thing. Can I ask the second question, or you want me to do it later?
Let's hold the second question till a little later if we can.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Pedro Jose or Pedro Josie Estrada. Go ahead, Pedro.
Okay, thank you, Rob. There is a way to narrow down searches for news. There is an iconic phrase used for the latest update on payment processors. Can you tell what that iconic phrase concludes the news about processors? Payment processors, that is.
Try rephrase that a little bit. Try that again so it's clear. Please repeat that, Pedro.
Go ahead, Pedro. Repeat your question, please.
Yeah, I'm looking for an iconic phrase that concludes the article about payment processors, the latest update. It appears as a concluding comment on payment processors.
Is it in the notes of today's OP360?
No, it's not on 360. It's I don't know. I didn't take it from there. It's, if I tell you, well, I'll tell you. It's from OES News Updates.
All right.
Okay. All right. Take your guesses. Let's see if we got any.
Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees for some answers.
So it's in the OES updates. What does Ask say pertaining to the payment processors? Something that he's, I guess, well known for saying, right, Pedro?
Yeah, the concluding iconic phrase. We have many iconic phrases, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, which one is the one used there?
I guess we could say a quote from Ash, right? A quote. People would understand.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
A well-known quote by Ash pertaining to the payment processors. Hopefully that helps people to understand the question.
All right.
All right, let's take your guesses, people. John Barilla says Catmull. Don Swihart, in it to win it. Take your guesses. Keep those guesses coming. Okay, we got. Hold on. Let me scroll up a bit. Daniel Welch says UPI. Chris Tiozon says we are in it to win it. This is what I read scrolling down.
Mm-hmm.
Mel Marcano says you are in it to win it. Angela says in it to win it. Daniel Welch says UPI. Pamela Crowick says you are in it to win it. Jillian Hannah, she says we are in it to win it.
All right.
Chris Tiozon says, oh, I'll change my answer a little bit. You are in it to win it.
You are.
Sukumar Biswa says we are in it to win it. Irena says in it to win it, I guess. And Eileen Cowell says we will keep you posted. John Barilla says stacking the cool. Chris says hi to Sunita. Greg Lakin says we are in it to win it. Clover Kelly, you are in it to win it. Chris Tiozon, major changes are coming up. That's the answer. Question is not clear to me, Sadananda says. Onyeloni says, in it to win it. And John Barilla says, we always over-deliver.
Ooh, that's close.
Chris Tiozon says, get ready for the greatest shape of your life.
All right, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees, and let's go to Pedro. What's your answer, sir?
Well, I love it. It accomplishes its purpose. Everybody looked it up because somebody said that we will keep you posted here, but that is not an iconic phrase from OnPassive. The very bottom is the one that everybody answered. You are in it to win it.
In it to win it. It's iconic. All right. Thank you for that, Pedro. Great question and great answers, everybody. This crowd pays attention to all detail, I must say. All right, let's go to Chris Tiozon. Go ahead, Tarzan.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Man,
there's a Tarzan there in Florida. I'm a Tarzan in Philippines. Oh. By the way, it just sounds Tyson, when I enter that text to the AI text to speech, it sounds Tyson, Chris Tyson, the text to speech. So that's why I use I think I use coined it from there. So yeah, Tarzan it is. So here it is. I'm gonna
That needs
I'm
to be
gonna
a
share
resound, Charlie
screen
Chris.
on the.
What did you say, Greg?
I said that needs to be a resound.
Resound.
It needs to be a resound. Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh no.
That'd be fun.
Oh.
Angela says, "Don't hurt yourself, Rob."
Okay, so I'm sharing screen. I'm checking on the second device. Okay, I'm using the O-mail again, so it's a part of a beta test. Hopefully, it goes through. I composed it in the draft section. So here it is. I'm going ahead to click the edit mail so that we will see it larger. And I'm clicking this one, full screen. And here it goes. I'm gonna hide the extra buttons above by clicking the three dots. So this is as of last week, which is the trivia three. I number three. The third one I prepared, but I'm gonna use it now. So running low on time during meetings. Simplify communication with these handy acronyms on OConnect. Okay, so let's find it out. Simplify communication with these handy acronyms on OConnect. Guess the acronym. Oh, so this is one of three. What is NTD? So let's have these options. Is it
Naturally
letter A?
transmitted
Need to
diseases.
drop? Nothing to declare. Letter B or nothing to do. Go ahead and guess.
Okay, let's. Okay, let's go to the chat.
Let's go to the panelists. Let's go to the attendees. What say you? Is it need to drop? Nothing to declare, or I declare, or nothing to do? What is
The
it?
first to answer is Greg. He says B, nothing to declare. Ooh, the answers are coming in fast. Let's scroll up again. Greg says B as in boy. Thank you, Daniel, for popping in. Good evening. Blessings to you. Pedro says A as in apple. Don Swihart, B as in boy. Irena, B as well. Angela Lalan, A. Sadananda, A. Pamela says B, nothing to declare. Sirijit says B. Clover Kelly, A. Melanie, B. Eileen, B. Toy Him says need to drop, which is A. We have John Barilla saying D. And Sukumar says neglected tropical diseases. Jennifer
Started that one.
and Rachel Violet says
Nothing to declare. What do you, Chris?
Oh no, so plenty are copycats, I think. So the answer to this part one is letter A, need to drop. So simplify communication with these handy acronyms on OConnect. NTD, so I need to drop, some meaning you have to log out. So let's go to the number two. Simplify communication with these handy acronyms on OConnect. What is YOM? Now let's have this options so that you could guess properly. Not with the tropical thing. Okay, letter D. Is it you're on mute? Is it letter E? Your year of marriage? Or is it letter F? Year old male? Go
All
ahead.
righty then. Let's go to the panel and the attendees on that
okay,
one.
I forgot to mark the end of the other question, but I figured it out. Okay, so let's see, where was I? I think Rachel was the last to guess. I think the next series. It's easy because he made it DEF. That was brilliant, actually, instead of ABC. Thank you, Chris. That makes it easy.
All right.
Don Swihart says D is a
Yeah, I just
dog.
edited it earlier. Yeah.
That was
I,
smart. So anybody who's going to do 2 multiple choice in a row, or 3 multiple choice questions, do ABC for the first question, DEF for the next, GHI, whatever, you know what I mean? Use different letters for every question. That's a great idea. All right. Angela says, that sounds horrible, Sukumar. That disease sounds horrible. Pedro says D. Irena D. Eileen D. Melanie D. John Barilla D. Don Swihart D. Greg Hill D. Toyhim D. Carmela D. Sadananda D. Sirijit D. Angela Laland D. Sukumar D. Gustavo D. Clover Kelly D. Pamela Crowett D. AJ D. And Jillian D. Great participation. Let's get the answer.
okay, the answer is, of course, everyone followed a leaderboard. You're on mute. YOM, Antilin.
Oh,
You're not YOM now, but yeah, okay. Simplify communication with these handy acronyms from OConnect. YOM means you're on mute. Okay, number 3 and the last one. What is 5 ml? Is it letter G, 5 minutes left? Is it letter H, 5 milliliters? Or is it letter I, 5 minutes later? Go ahead.
All righty. Let's have the answers now.
right. Check the chat. People are saying G, 5 minutes left. Okay, so G is 5 minutes left. So Carmela says G, Pedro G, Melody G, Eileen Cowell G, Sirijit H, Irena G, Angela Laland G. We have
Oh,
G. All right, love it. Pamela Krawick I. Saranada Das G. John Barilla G. Greg Hill G. Gustavo Calle says S. There's no S. I think, guess again, Gustavo. It's either G, H, or I. Rachel Violet says
it's a
H.
typo. I think he did a typo there. He's using a mobile phone.
Oh, okay. He can repeat his guess. Jennifer Drummond says I. Cheryl Best G. Hope the monsoon went away and that you're safe, Cheryl. Onyeloni says H. Clover Kelly G. Gustavo G. Jillian Hanna G. Ajay Kumar G. Sukumar Biswas H. Sadananda G for great, Chris. All right, lots of good answers. Go ahead and give the answer.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll down slowly by revealing the answer. What is it? It is letter G. 5 minutes later. So 5 ml is 5 minutes left.
Left,
Okay, not later.
left.
Or milliliters. It's not that one. Yeah. So this one comes from a post. I'm gonna click it to enlarge. Yes, it's a beautiful graphics by the social media team. I'm gonna click this one to open link to another tab to show that it's coming from the Facebook post. So here it is. So let's uh, gonna yeah, short on time. Try these acronyms on OConnect. So NTD means, of course, need to drop. YOM, you're on mute. And lastly, 5 ml is 5 minutes left. So, yeah, thank you very much for your participation,
Thank you, Chris.
Very
everyone.
useful.
Appreciate it.
Okay,
All right.
Cheryl says, "Not thank you, Lynn. Not tonight. This weekend. Oh, it's coming this weekend. Oh, be very safe. Try to be safe."
All right, let's go to Carmela Schwartz for her second question of the evening. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. This question is my first time sharing the screen. Let's see if I know how to do it. So I need Chris help me. I'm sharing a screen. Can I share? If I share a screen, can you see my prompter, or it's not available? You
We
can
will
see?
see the prompter if you're gonna show. We will see the prompter. You hide it first. You hide it first.
Okay. First to hide it and then to open it.
Yes. Open after you share. You screen share another tab. So,
Okay. Let's share a screen. I share a screen. And I open the where I have to open special. I open this
you
one.
have to select either Chrome tab or the window or the entire screen. Then after selecting, you click the share button on the bottom right of the dialog box.
Let's
Take time.
wait. I share the all window. Okay.
Yes, yeah, window. So
You see what you see?
oops, you canceled it. Repeat it again. You were already correct.
Okay, so let's go to the share screen. Not share file, share screen already. Share screen. It's here. Share screen. And I share all the window.
Yes.
Okay, you see it?
Not yet.
It's coming up.
Now?
Yay.
There you
You
go.
see?
Yes, we see ourselves.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I have to open my prompter. Wait a minute. Where is my prompter? I open it. You see my prompter?
Of course.
Okay.
Yep.
So when is on passive started, and when it was the last day to join us as a founder.
All right.
Is
When
it
was the
A?
last day to join us as a founder?
Two questions.
Two questions. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. But it's A started in 2019 and ended in 22/7/23. B started at 2019 and ended at 22 June 2022. Started at October 2018 and ended at 22 June 2023.
Well, I want to say Carmela is brilliant to think of using the prompter.
Yeah.
And I think that'll help everyone who wants to do a screen share. It's a real simple way of sharing. Thank you, Carmela. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the answers now. All right, ABC. All right, I think we got quite a few answers. I forgot to put was there a question before ABC too? The one that Chris had, not right? So everyone with ABC is a new question, I think. Don Swihart is B as in boy. Hi, Gautam Sani. Welcome. Irina B, Greg B, Don B, Greg B, Deepak says C, Soyhim B, Greg Lakin B, Pam Crowick says the last day to join June 22, 2022. Eileen Cowell says B, John Barilla B, Srijit C, Sadananda, June 2022. Pedro B, Rachel B, Chris Tiozon, my guess is B, started October 2018 and ended June 22, 2023. Angela Lalande says B, Mel says B, Srijit B, Gu Shan says C, 2018. Onyeloni B, Clover Kelly B, Srijit B, June 2022. Cecil Weir B, Angela Lalande, awesome. Carmela, way to go. Sukumar says B, Cheryl B, Cecil Weir B, Rachel C, Sadananda, on that day she was an Indian. Jennifer Drummond says B, Cecil, yay, yay. Tiozon, oh, I mistyped and mixed up the typing, LOL. Jillian B, Cecil, B, 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 B. All right, let's get the answer.
Let's go to Carmela Schwartz, the fire
The answer is B.
B is in boy.
B. It started on the December, June 22 and ended at the 22 June 22. Sorry, it's 2019. It has to be 19 here.
18.
18.
18.
Yes.
18.
Okay, thank you, Carmela Schwartz.
In June 2018.
This is now you see I corrected.
I believe that it started in June, but we don't have a specific day, right, you guys? Is it June?
Yes.
But no specific date. But
no,
yeah,
it was December. It was December. It's not June. It's December. December 2018.
Well, Redfern said he joined in August of 2018, so I'm not real sure.
I heard that today from Ashley Farah, and I wrote it down.
Okay.
For my question.
All right. Let's go with December of 2018 then. All right. Thank you very much, Carmel. We appreciate the question. Let's go to Dawn. Let's go to DL. Let's go to Ohio and bring on a question, please. Either one of you.
Thanks, RobLynn. I appreciate it. This kind of follows up on my previous question, but my question is, who creates the articles and content for the OImedia.news?
Who creates the content for the OIE News? Is that right?
Who creates the articles and content for OImedia.news?
OImedia.news. Okay. Who creates that content? Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. That's going to be a brain teaser.
Right. Please share the options again. Deepak says he wants to know what their answer options are.
It's not a multiple choice question. It's just a straight up one and done answer.
Okay, so just give one answer.
Yes, exactly. It was mentioned on 360 today. So
Pam Crowd says, is it AI?
All right, good answer. Let's go for some more answers in the attendees and the panelists.
I got an answer there.
Okay.
Well, I think you skipped it.
Oh, I don't think so. Unless you guess way up high. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, I think John was the first to answer. He says AI creates them. So John was the first to chime in on that one. Thank you, John. And then Pam Crowell says, is it AI? No need of options, Chris says, because it's optional for the questioner. Sadananda says about intelligence of. Onyeloni says AI. Cheryl Beth says, that's above me. I have no idea. Greg Lakin says LOL. Irena says AI. Greg Lakin says AI. Cecil Ware says, see you later. Gonna go help my daughter. Okay, see you later. See you later. Cecil, love you. All right, any more answers? Sadananda says on passive intelligence media. So again, who is creating the content for omedia dot what was it? News.
iomedia.news.
iomedia.news. Who creates the content that we read from iomedia.news? Chris says OI media means on passive intelligence media. Who makes it? I think it's IO media, right? Not OI. IO media. Sarita says AI creates the content.
All right, got a couple of AI answers.
Oh, we have the same thoughts, said Sadananda. Says Chris. Carmela says Dr. Susan creates the content.
Who said that?
Carmela. Then her next answer is AI.
All right. Good answers.
And Eileen Cowell says AI.
All right, let's go back to DL for the correcto mundo answer.
Thanks, Rob. Everybody who said artificial intelligence is 100% correct because the AI actually creates all the content and the articles on that site. Thank you much.
All right, good
And I was first boy, so that's why I butted in.
Yep, he wasn't going to.
No, you didn't. You butted in because you always butted. That's why you butted in.
Well, I do always butt in, but I was the first one to answer.
Yeah, you were. You made your point.
Yeah,
I got it.
Overlooked that you were got the answer.
No, you were first boy.
Definitely.
B-O-Y, boy.
Very good.
Let's go. I'm getting in trouble. Let's go to Dawn Swihart. Have you got a question for us, Dawn?
Yes. What is the title of the last post on the OnPassive blog under the O Women category?
Whoa! All right. Say that one more time, would you?
What is the title of the last post on the OnPassive blog under the O Women category?
All right. Let's go to the panel. And let's go to the attendees. Let's have some answers, please.
Okay, we're waiting.
The snow coffee is not getting the job done.
All right. No ideas is great. Carmela says, great question. I don't know. And John Barilla says, I have no answer for this one. Irena says, how does inspire inclusion resonate on International Women's Day? How does inspire inclusion resonate on International Women's Day? Any more responses? Onyeloni says, I have no idea. And Chris Tiozon says, it's the only article popping up as Irena typed it. Sarita says, the role of women in the workplace. Right, any more responses, you guys? Melanie says, I'm looking and not finding. Chris Tiozon says, I'm a copycat of Irena. Sadananda says, CPH, chairperson host. Chris Tiozon says he's going with Irena's answer. Oh, it's so funny, Chris. Anybody else want to venture a guess? I don't see any more answers, so let's go ahead and get the response. Okay?
Bring it on, Dawn.
Irena got it right.
Whoa, would you repeat the answer then?
How does inspire inclusion resonate on International Women's Day?
Oh, excellent question.
Exactly
excellent answer. Woo, that was a good one.
Irena is a star.
She is a star. Shining star. All right, let's go to Mel, if we may.
Next question.
Next question from Mel.
Thank you, Rob. I'm keeping
Welcome.
it nice and easy today, all in O domain. That's it. Okay, so second question. Do you have to have your own website to use O tracker? Do you have to have your own website, not domain, but website to use O tracker?
Ooh.
It's a yes or no, right?
Yes or no? Correct.
Okay. All right, we got Chris saying yes, Carmela yes, Onyedoki yes, Teresa oh, Sabi Rena, Diane Call yes, Chris Tiozon yes, Greg Bacon yes. Oh, flying by. Okay. Chris Tiozon yes, Greg Bacon yes, Clover Kelly yes, Toy Him yes, Chris Tiozon YOM. Okay. You're on mute. You're being silly, huh, Chris? Don Swihart says yes. And Greg Hill says not if you buy it. Regent, yes. Chris Tiozon, you're on mute. LOL. Sarananda says yes. Angela Lalan, yes. Pamela Krawick, yes. John Barilla, yes. Let's get the answer now.
Are you asking the answer?
Yeah.
Of course, you have to have your own domain, like we're going to have in Unpassive, which will be called O domain, to have or the question to use O tracker. Sorry, we do.
All right, so you've got to have a domain to use O tracker is the correct answer.
Right.
Good stuff, Mel. Thank you for that question.
Welcome.
Let's now go to Mr. Gregory Hill, if he has a second question.
Sorry, folks, I'm out of questions tonight.
Sorry, folks, I'm out of questions tonight. All right, no problem. We will move to the next questionnaire and see what they have to say. Let's thank you for that, Greg. Let's move on to Pedro Jose. Have you got a second question?
Sure. How would since Unpassive started, there has been many news, and it would be a cumbersome task to go one by one. So what tool has been provided for us to narrow down our search, and where is it found? Describe the icon.
Okay, I got describe the icon. What was the rest, please? Repeat.
Yes. To narrow down a search, Unpassive has provided a tool. So describe the icon that can be used to narrow down your search.
To narrow down your search, what is the icon that we use here in OnPassive? Is that pretty close?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's have some answers, please.
Trim, this is Mel. Trim, yeah. And we have Sarananda. He says, trim, of course. We have Carmela saying, trim. Mohammed Rafi says, trim. Any more answers?
Okay, a little short on answers so far. Go ahead. They're coming. Okay.
They're coming a little first. All right. So next one was Angela Lalad saying trim. Eileen Cowell, trim. John Barilla, trim. Pamela Krawick, trim. Clover Kelly, trim. Chris Tiozon says search icon, magnifying glass symbol.
Whoa, good answer. Let's go, Pedro. What do you say, buddy?
I would say on the news update, if you go up to the search bar, because you're looking for news, it'll be cumbersome to go one by one of things that have happened since the beginning. But on the right-hand side, there is three arrows pointing in different directions. If you pull down that brings the calendar where you have the option of searching beginning from this date and ending on this date. So try it when you have an opportunity.
Okay, so it's a date from what date to what date that narrows the search down, right?
Yeah, there is a three-way arrows pointing in opposite direction next to the search bar on their news updates.
And Tiozon says, "Oh, I get your point, Pedro. Thank you, Pedro."
All right.
What was the question that you asked, Pedro?
Yeah, describe the icon that will help you to narrow down your search when looking for news in OnPassive.
So I thought it was Untrimmed, but so what was the
So
answer? The arrows?
yeah, there is three arrows pointing in opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is this the one, Pedro?
Yeah,
The drop down arrows. Yeah,
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
drop down arrows. I think
When you're on updates,
you can.
OES updates.
Oh, go to OES update.
Ah, all right. Okay, okay.
Well,
All
all
right.
right.
I was
Thank you very much.
I was
Yeah.
looking at a different page.
Okay, Chris is going to show it on the screen. It'll be a great idea on the news updates when it opens.
Thank you, Pedro.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Good question. Good answer.
It's very useful because it narrows down. I have an idea when this happened or when, so it's a great thing to use. It puts down a calendar and it gives you the option to select beginning date, ending date, beginning date, ending date.
Very good.
Good stuff. Thank you, Pedro. Well thought out question and answer. Thank you. Let's go to the singing suburbanite, Mr. Barilla.
The singing Budinsky. Okay, here we go. Of course, I make them up as I go. Anyway, here's an O-Tracker question. And to avoid the screen people have more than, they can just give me one choice of multiple possibilities so that I don't have to share a screen. Anyway, here's the question. There's so many rotten things going on in my house tonight. I'm just a crazy guy. I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's about O-Tracker now. How does IP blocking enhance the security and performance of a website? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 possibilities, but all you have to do is just think of one of those. I just want one. How does IP blocking enhance the security and performance of a website? Just give me one of those things.
All righty. How does the IP block?
How does IP blocking enhance the security and performance of a website?
All right. How does the IP blocker enhance the security of a website? Let's go to the panel. Let's go for some answers.
All right. Block spam, says Don Swihart. Waiting for more answers.
All right. Bring it, everybody. Bring it, bring it, bring it.
Waiting. People are thinking, I guess. No other answers so far.
All right. Are there any other answers?
Got one. Sarananda says, block spam, of course.
I think that's one of them, Johnny.
Any more responses? We have Pamela Crowett. She says block spam and hackers.
All right. Any other answers there, attendees and panelists?
Mel said, wait, I'm sorry. We got Jillian saying block spam. We have Sarijit who says using O-Tracker's IP blocking features. Melanie Marcano says, I am very slow thinking tonight. Pardon my brain. It's okay, Mel. That's fine. Mohammed Rafikipi says, blocks spam. Armin Ho, he's here. And Armin says, KYC.
Ooh, good answer, Carmen. Good answer, Armin.
Greg Licken says, blocks spam.
All righty, let's go back for the answer. May we have the answer, please, Mr.
Okay.
Fahim?
Yeah, I think my evil twin is taking me over tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, how does IP blocking enhance the security and performance of a website? Here's some possibilities. It enhances the security. It does prevent spam. So the blocking spam folks, they had one of them. Controls traffic, because that's what O-Tracker is all about. Controls traffic. Here's a couple more. Enhances access restrictions and also mitigates scraping and data theft. So those are the possibilities.
All right, John, thank you for that in detail answer. Very good, very good, very good. All right, we've gone 2 rounds now. It's approaching 40 minutes past the hour. Did you want to go right to a song, or what would you like to do? We've done 2 rounds, and
yeah, we can go to. I think. Let me check if our deaf participants want to teach. Okay, Patty says she'll teach tomorrow night, and I don't see any others wanting to teach tonight.
All right. Well, we can knock off a little bit early. That's not a problem. Why not? So, John, are you with song tonight?
And also because we're going to have lunch at 12.
Sorry, I got to unmute. There we go. I'm trying to get to my theme song tab. Let's see what comes up here. There we go. Well, it came up. So let's try that first. If all else fails, at least that one will be working. I hope. Let me do a little double click on it.
We just want to remind everybody we've got the OES lunch at noon, which is OES lunch at midnight here on the East Coast of the United States. So knocking off just a few minutes early here will give those of us who are going at midnight a little bit of a chance.
There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live tonight. Uh-oh. Hold on here. Decided to kind of hold up on me. Let me just see what I can do about that. Hold on. I'll sing it a cappella if it doesn't help me here. Hold on. See, come back. It's spinning its wheels for some reason. Because the evil twin is at work. That's why. Hold on. Oh, well, let me just go with it. 1, 2. Oh, now it's coming back. Look out. Hold on. I'll make it start over. There is a show. There is a show. there is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts, they are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby, they ain't crabby. It's RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's so delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Mufareh's restaurant. Yeah, RobLynn Live. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa, hold on. I'm going to go again. All right, I'm glad I got that going. Now I'm going to try another tab. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, maybe we're going to get lucky. I hope so. Get off me. All right. I got to shove. Get away. All right. Trying to get rid of my evil twin. Okay. Now, we're going to do tonight. This is, I know I do Frank Sinatra every once in a while because I just really like the Great American Songbook, and I really like the master of the Great American Songbook, which is Frank Sinatra. And of course, usually the songs that he sings, a lot of other people, like this song is no different, records this song and many of his songs, but this is a Frank Sinatra version and some info about it. So anyway, it's a 56 measure long song, day in, day out. It has wonderful, soaring, melodic line, free from pretentiousness, both full of passion and intensity, which is superbly supported by the lyrics. Oh, really? Although the catchphrase day in, day out sounds like a dull routine, Mercer uses exotic images to contrast with the boring sound of the phrase, huh? Anyway, it's a song by music by Rube Bloom and lyrics by the very famous lyricist Johnny Mercer. So that's a little bit of info. I might give a little more info since we do have a little more time than we might have usually. There's like, for some reason, I was able to find some actual, and I guess it's because the way that Frank Sinatra deals with lyrics. I don't know if you folks know, but he's known for like a superb phraseologist, so to speak, of the way he phrases any lyric of a song that he's saying. He's kind of known for that, and that's a really important thing when you're singing a song is how you phrase those lyrics. So anyway, this actually goes through and says, day in, day out, that same old voodoo follows me about, that same old pounding in my heart. Whenever I think of you, and baby, I think of you, day in and day out. The lyrics of day in and day out capture an enduring love that persists through all aspects of life. Sinatra's smooth delivery embodies the excitement and passion of being in a romantic relationship. He describes the irresistible charm, an inexplicable force or voodoo that lingers in his thoughts every day. This song reminds me of the power of love and how it can influence our emotions constantly. And so that's an interesting thing, but that's the description by a gentleman who wrote this article about all of the lyrics, and I won't go through all of them, but each paragraph, this gentleman describes how Frank Sinatra brings those feelings the way I've just described in this one phrase for the entire song. That's an amazing, great thing about Frank Sinatra, and one of the reasons he was really, and perhaps the all-time greatest popular singer there ever was, possibly. So anyway, now, if we have any luck, maybe on the next tab, excuse me, let me get a little drink here. Let's see if we have any liveliness on this tap. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, it looks like it might be lively. Oh, good. You know, when it sits here for a while, especially on my old computer, it'll go to sleep on me. So anyway, I think we're okay. So let's give a shot. Nowhere near the way Frank Sinatra would do it, but this is my version of day in, day out. Here we go. Day in, day out. That same old voodoo follows me about. Same old pounding in my heart whenever I think of you. And darling, I think of you day in and day out. Day out, day in. I need to tell you how my day began. When I awaken with a tingle. One possibility in view, that possibility of maybe seeing you. Come rain, come shine. I meet you, and to me, the day is fine. Then I kiss your lips, and the pounding becomes the ocean's roar, 1,000 drums. Can't you see it's love? Can there be any doubt? When there it is, day in, day out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ow! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. Yeah. Come rain. Come shine. I meet you, and to me, the day is fine. Then I kiss those lips, and the pounding becomes like ocean's roar. Oh, yeah. 9,000 drums. Can't you see that it's love? Can there be any doubt? When there it is, and here it is. When there it is, day in, day out. Yeah, there you go, day in, day out.
Thank you, Frank Barilla. Very good, Frank. All right. Good stuff all the way around. We're going to wrap it up just a few minutes early tonight in deference to all of you that maybe you can head on over at midnight Eastern Daylight Time to visit with Sifu Francis and lunch at noon or lunch at midnight. So it'll be lunch at midnight or lunch at 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for those of you in the San Juan Islands. So if you're still awake, stay with it.
Let's make it quick. So it's at midnight.
And I just want everybody to know, I'm sorry, pardon me. I just want everybody to know I did that with a runny nose.
So that was it sounded fine.
Sounded
Good
just
song.
fine to me. Good
Greg
song.
is waiting.
Greg want to say something.
Go ahead, Mr. Hill.
Thank you. What I have to say is very serious, and it's out of love for John. John, I was a builder for 45 years, and I know what you're living through, and what you're living through may not be good for you. I'm concerned. The dust in the air could have silica dust in there. That could affect your health completely. You may not sing if you don't check this out. Please wear a mask at night when you're sleeping at least. Find out what's going on. That could be asbestos as well. I'm concerned while you're in that building. Seriously, brother. I want to see you continue to sing and enjoy your life. But my sister just went through this with her house, and it's not a good situation what she just went through. So, man, please, I see you rubbing your nose and you're sneezing and that's scary.
Yeah, well, it's true, and I know there's no asbestos. We already checked that, but they are actually doing a complete renovation. So when they're tearing some of the apartments apart, that's what creates a lot of the dust. And I am wearing a mask during the daytime. I'm not wearing it 24 hours, and I didn't wear it for now because we're singing. And I'm already allergic to dust, so all I have to do is if I just clean my house in dust, my nose will run like this. And it's because there's so much dust coming in. I'm trying to keep it clean. I've got my doors sealed with masking tape, every little crack to keep as much as possible. But of course, it's impossible to keep it all up. But thank you for your concern. I'm doing the best I can to try and prevent any other problems. Thank you.
Well, I just want to let you know I would feel horrible if something happened and I didn't say something. That's all I can say. It's an important thing. And a lot of people don't even realize that this is an older building, so they used a lot of asbestos back then. So I don't know if it's been checked for that or not. It may have been.
Yeah.
You have no idea. So,
yeah, he's right. 100.
I'm just curious. I just want you to be safe.
Go out from that building, please. Find yourself another place to live for.
Thank you.
RobLynn Life family.
It's his family, and that's why it's important for that.
We love each other. We care about each other, and that's what we are all about. So thank you, Greg. We love
Can
you.
I make a brief comment?
Go ahead, Pedro.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I really enjoyed 𝗥cie🂂🗯𝗹𝗲 replay of Tarzan. It's funny that I call him Tiozon because that would be the Spanish version of his name, of his last name. But here in the area, we have the biggest mall. I think it was named after the boxer Tyson's. It's called Tyson's Corner. It's one of the biggest malls here in Virginia, in the area where I live. The most modern, all the big players have building there. So Tyson, it doesn't sound to me, when I say Chris Tyson, it sounds like, it doesn't sound right. That's why I say Tiozon. Chris Tiozon. Forgive me when I say that.
Tyson Corner.
Yeah, Tyson
I've
Corner.
been to Tyson Corner. I know
you know where it is.
I know
Maybe
and
that's
the
what
one that's close to you is really, let's see, the one that close to Gaithersburg is one with the Target, right? Isn't there a Target in that shopping center not far from you?
No, we have Lake Forest Mall, but it's being closed already.
Oh, really? That shows how long I've been away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you to everybody for being here tonight. The questions tonight, they're getting better. They're getting deeper. They're getting more into the meat and potatoes of what On Passive is all about. And we appreciate all of you panelists big time. And
thanks, Carmela. I'm so proud of her for sharing her screen. Sorry, Rob, to jump in there, but she needed to do that. And you have to jump out and do that, everybody. It's a good thing to do. Please, if you can't do it that way, personally, myself, I think it's easier to bring everything up in your browser and just share through your browser. It's so much easier to share your screen that way. But that's another good thing to do. Good job. And that's all I wanted to say. Good job. Thank you.
Yeah,
all right.
You had an idea. Wow.
That was really creative, right? I hadn't thought of that. You can actually use the prompter. And Carmela, there's a way to enlarge the font for the next time. You can actually make it very, very large font and bold, etc. So Yeah, I think it might be another option, another way.
True. And speaking of sharing, I want to mention something that maybe I'm not supposed to, but Lynn Mie Nakamoto is in the video business now. She has made a couple of videos. For whatever reason, she hasn't published them yet, but I got a sneak preview. Unbelievable. Very
All right.
professionally done. And I'm proud that she stepped out there and decided to make a few videos with the help of our, I would say he's a Sifu as well, and that's 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. He is, he's been a RobLynn Live supporter since way back when.
Yeah.
He himself, so everyone here knows, and I'm going to shout out to him big time. He may be sleeping now because he's in Bangladesh. He's done over 300 videos for Lynn and I. 300 videos. That's remarkable. That's a young man who's going far with On Passive and going far in life. I think he's still in his 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy is still in his 20s. He and Lynn were up till 5 a.m. his time, which is some crazy hour our time, working on videos. So look for that in the RobLynn Live on the RobLynn Live channel. Just something I'm proud of Lynn for doing.
And I'm very grateful to Alex. He's a good teacher. He's really patient, and I'm still learning. Yes, Greg?
I just want to say also one more thing. I'm sorry, but I think that tonight Chris has shared also using our OMail. And that's a good way. That's a good thing to do to show. Chris, thank you so much. That people can go into drafts and make their mail, and do. This is another way to present yourself on a webinar like this, and that's a good thing to show. Thank you for sharing that as well.
In fact, we got that idea from Sifu Francis Tay.
I know.
I know. He was really clever to do that, actually.
Speaking of Sifu Francis, I'd like to mention two things. Number one, he'll be there at lunch at noon along with Chris Tiozon and Lynn, and depending on my eyes, if I need toothpicks or not, tonight at midnight, usually about 5 minutes past midnight, or 12 noon, 12:05 p.m. in Asia Pacific. And tomorrow morning, not tomorrow morning, it's tomorrow morning our time, at 9 p.m. Asia Pacific time and 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Global affiliates will not be aired due to a lot of things going on. Various factors. And Francis is very busy with a couple of projects, and we understand that. And we just like to say, take a break, Francis. It's okay. And we'll be back tomorrow night. If Dawn and DL are still here, I want to say we are still sticking with tomorrow night's topic, Thursday night's topic, AI and diet. Oh, yeah. And what did I have for dinner? I had a turkey sandwich. Ooh, Nelly. Without all the Russian dressing on it, I had it with Dijon mayo. Very good. So, what did you have? Oh, you had a hot dog. All right. So that's about it from here. Again, thank you to all of you. It means a lot. We love each and every one of you. And John, take heed with what Brother Hill had to say. The guy knows. He's been around that stuff for a long time.
A couple things before we go. First of all, after our show,
Still 75.
What's that? Who's 75?
71.
Who's 71?
I'm 75.
I'm 75.
Yeah.
One cow, one calf and a half. Do I hear 71? 71, 71 going once. All right. As Lynn mentioned.
Yeah, so when our show ends tonight, we will have a replay of last night's show on our YouTube channel, which is RobLynn Live channel. So we invite you to come and join us if you'd like to. And what else was I going to say? Oh, we want to take a picture before we end tonight.
Let's do an I love you picture, everybody.
Tomorrow we'll have time. Tonight, I told them to do it. So we'll have at least 2 teachers tomorrow night. So looking forward to learning some signs from them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll have Patty and we'll have Rachel. And maybe, who knows? I don't know who else. We'll see. But we'll definitely have teachers tomorrow.
All right, let's give it an I love you and let's take a picture.
Group picture. I love you, Chris. And Mel, a little higher up hand. Yeah, there we go.
All right, all right, all right.
Count of 3. Smile. 1, 2,
Okay.
2.
All right, thank you, everybody. Salute to all military veterans, salute to all active duty military, salute to all first responders, and you know it, big salute to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. We love you. Thank you. See you on the flip, or maybe see you tonight at midnight or tomorrow morning at midnight. Wherever.
Francis Day, don't miss it. It's excellent.
All right. Let's unmute and say good night from wherever you're from. Arrivederci and buenas noches.
Good night.
Great panel tonight, everybody.
Bye-bye. So
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Greg. Good night, Chris.
Arrivederci.
See you later.
Thank you,
Melanie.
everyone.
Good job,
Good
Elaine.
night. Night.
Bye.
In the chat and YouTube.
Bye.
Yeah, matane. See you later in Japanese.
1, 5.